fix this and I guess try to fix my hair, right? How's it going? All right. What a crazy, crazy day. I don't plan on being here long. I've been behind schedule today, but I made a commitment. I would go live on Monday. And so I'm honoring my commitment, not only to myself, but to you guys. One of my goals is to make sure that I'm going live consistently so that you guys know when I'm going to be here. So it's a little later than I normally would do it, but at least it'll be here online so that you can watch it either tomorrow or later or whenever you feel like it. But yeah, anyway, hey, how you guys doing? It's me, Dan Franklin, your media literacy guy, and I got a lot of topics to go over. I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible because I am literally falling asleep here. But the first thing I want to do, again, like I would say, there's so much going on in the world and with people, and so I want to take the time to just let you know that you're not alone. And whether it's this moment here, when you see this later, when it's just online, just know that you're not alone. And I'm here to send you love and a virtual hug all the way here from Florida. The first thing that I want to talk about that's like really big deal is the Jimmy Kimmel return to ABC. So I wasn't able to go live, and I don't think I even made a short about it when it was announced that his show was suspended. But I did post on my socials I guess the backlash or the response to the announcement of the suspension of his show. That was pretty incredible. People just in solidarity, not just to, I don't even think, for some people, it wasn't even about them being a fan of his, because I'm not a fan and I'm not a fan, if that makes sense. Like, I'm neutral. I know who he is. I don't watch the show. I don't really watch TV to begin with. I'm more of a YouTuber, and I don't watch his show on YouTube. So I don't really watch the show, but I know who he is, and, he's been on TV for a few years. And I do believe in free speech, and I do believe that there is a bit of some cognitive dissonance with some people, and they say one thing and do another, or they say they believe in one thing and do another. And I did not understand people censoring him while they celebrated someone that they considered an advocate for freedom of speech. Hey, thank you so much for watching. And so that was a bit of the confusion, and I kept that to myself privately. While I got 42 viewers, make sure you guys like the video. It's a free way to support the channel. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I thought it was a bit weird that people are advocating for free speech and at the same time censoring him. I thought that was weird. But I don't make the decisions at ABC. But what I can do is cancel my subscriptions to Disney and Hulu, and people were doing it by the thousands and posting about it. And people were even asking me, like, hey, what does this mean? And I was letting them know, yeah, this is in solidarity for free speech. Keep up, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, yeah, you guys make sure that you just like the video. It's a free way to support my channel. Don't forget also to subscribe so that you get the latest verified pop culture news by me, Dan Franklin. So anyway, today and this afternoon when the announcement came out, I was a bit surprised. I'll be honest with you. I was working on some other things. I have some social media strategy that I'm working on. So I was in the middle of doing that, and then I got the news. I was a little bit behind schedule today. I kind of started off my day really early, and then I got tired midday. And so I'm that's why I'm late here even right now doing this video, because I'm just catching up. On top of it, I try to keep it open for news stories that are just happening in real time. I have time to actually do a video and respond. So yeah, my thoughts on that are, I don't know. I mean, this could be the reaction or the response to consumers being outraged by the fact that they suspended him, or this could be some work that they did in the background. There were some demands that they had, like him donating to CK's nonprofit or something like that, and sending out an apology letter or making an apology statement. I haven't seen any confirmations that that has taken place. Some people have inboxed me asking, "Do I know about that?" And I was like, "No, I don't see any. I haven't seen any reports from a reliable source." I mean, there are bloggers saying just any damn thing, but I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to report verifiable things about a store. I'm never going to just make up stuff. I will tell you what's my opinion, and that's the difference. Awesome. I got 29 people. Make sure you guys hit the like button. It's a free way to support my channel. I really appreciate it. So the next thing that I wanted to kind of quickly talk about is Chris Brown and Summer Walker. So I had my first 100,000 views when I talked about Chris Brown and all the controversy about him being an alleged colorist because of, like, you know, the type of women he brings into his shows. And there have been women that have been behind the scenes that have said he, like, literally told, you know, his security, like, he only wants a certain type of woman with a certain complexion. So whatever. I mean, Chris Brown, if you go to see Chris Brown, you're going to see Chris Brown. I'm not paying to see Chris Brown, so that's your choice as a woman or as a black woman or as just a fan. If I knew that about him, I probably wouldn't support him either, but whatever. I can't tell people what to do. But anyway, he had Summer Walker come out at their show in Vegas. And, you know, people were saying, like, oh, he just had her out because she's there anyway. Like, she's a part of the show. But a lot of people were also saying he could have been doing that in response to the colorist statements that people have been making about him. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he's colorist. He's never really fully addressed it. But Chris Brown definitely has a past that's well documented. And so I wouldn't be shocked if he was selective about the type of women he wanted to do the take you down dance with. I mean, even the women he wants in his VIP at his private parties and things like that. So, child, whatever. If y'all want to support Chris Brown, support him. He won't be getting none of my money. And that's just that on that. Next, Brandy, the singer, Brandy Norwood, who I think she's still on tour. I don't know. Did the tour stop? She was on tour with Monica, The Boy Is Mine tour. She announced that she will be releasing a memoir titled Phases in March 2026. I used to like Brandy back in the day. Like I always say, I'm a millennial, so like I used to mess with Brandy a little bit. Like she was in Cinderella. I watched a little bit of Moesha. Oh, do you guys remember she was in I Know What You Did Last Summer? So I mean, she's a pretty well-known actress, singer. You know, do I really care about her memoir? Not really. I don't care, but I think some people will. I'm curious to see if she'll address. I'll just have the cliff notes. I'm interested if she'll address her like her alleged like pregnancy scandal, the fake marriage allegedly, because I don't want to get sued. Or subpoena to cease and desist for spreading lies, but these are alleged things that were said about her, and just the challenges of being a woman of color and balancing her image in the industry and what the expectations were at that time. So, I mean, I'm interested, but not at the same time. I'm kind of neutral. Like, if I forget that she comes out with a book, I probably won't care. If they do a good press run and there's some juicy tea in it, maybe I'll go check it out. So y'all will have to read the book and let me know what y'all see. That's what's gonna have to happen. All right, what's next? What? Oh, my thing messed up. Something about her reputation. Okay. Okay, cool. So anybody heard about this? Oh, okay, so Adele, that's probably what you guys are waiting for. every week there is literally a rumor about who's going to headline the Super Bowl. You want to know why I think so? Because the Super Bowl last year was so woke, aka so black, and it's been very black, I think, since Jay-Z took over. And I believe these people are like, yeah, y'all need to like get it together. You see what's going on in our country in the United States right now. This ain't the time for no outspoken anything right now that's not, on one side. So I think that the NFL doesn't want to have any issues like, you know, Jimmy Kimmel and all these other people. So I think they want to make sure that it's very like that the talent is easy on the average American. You know what I'm saying? So there won't be no woke nothing. There were talks about Taylor Swift being in conversation. Chris Brown, like I guess there was a rumor that he wants to do it. I don't think that's happening. Again, not going back to Chris Brown, but he does not have a good relationship with ABC either. AKA research what happened when he was on Good Morning America with what's the lady's name? Robin Roberts. Anyway, yeah, crazy. So he wasn't gonna do it. Then there was like, who else was it? Anyway, this week it's Adele. I don't know if these are true. I don't even know if maybe they put these, if there's like a PR team that puts these rumors out so that they can see if the artist will even be interested, right? Based off interest. Because it's a big deal to do Super Bowl. But Adele said, no bueno, baby. I'm not doing no Super Bowl. However, she did say, she said she's not doing the Super Bowl. So y'all can stop, reposting, talking about that. But she did say she is working on new music. So we should expect sometime next year an Adele project, maybe the year after, because she says she's currently working on it. And projects can take a while. And she's also working on a memoir. So she's working on a book as well. So, I mean, I don't know if she's married to that man. I don't know if she's having a baby. She's walking around with that ring, but we don't know if she's married or not. But yeah, Adele said she is not doing the Super Bowl. Please leave her alone. She do not have time for y'all because it's too much going on here in the United States. Okay. Okay, next. So The View returned today, and everybody was speculating that, they wouldn't really bring up the Jimmy Kimmel situation because obviously it's an ABC show, and it's been rumored that they're being asked to tone down some of the political rhetoric and talk because, the orange man is super sensitive and can't take any criticism. So you have to pretend like you like him even when you don't. So a 30-year-old show has to comply to a elderly man's ego when he needs to be worried about, his next colonoscopy or whether or not he has fiber in his diet. But whatever, let me leave that alone before I get in trouble and get canceled too. But Whoopi said she got time today. She said the reason they were, of course they were going to talk about it, but they were waiting to hear from Jimmy Kimmel himself whether or not he was going to say something, because obviously he hadn't said anything at that point. And some of them are friends with him, apparently. But she said she don't give about the FCC, and they're going to do what they want to do, period. And I appreciate that. I mean, I don't get the wishy-washy with, we have people celebrating someone for being an advocate for free speech and discourse, but then they don't want certain people to have free speech. Like, get it together. It's giving cognitive dissonance. And I know that their base, the average reading level is I think it's 6th grade. So there's, the comprehension, cognitive dissonance isn't even a word that they probably know. But you're all over the place. You can't say you're for free speech and then cry when someone has free speech. Pick a side. Or you just manipulating, and that's what it's giving. And you're having tantrums. And like my grandma used to say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if you can do it, they can do it too, period. Okay, Lisa Marie Presley's memory. Okay, so her mother is putting out a memoir talking about her relationship with Elvis Presley. I'm not a huge I mean, I know who Elvis Presley is because obviously he's like an icon, but I mean, I knew more about Lisa Marie Presley, when she married Michael Jackson. Anyway, apparently in this book, honey, mama is spilling tea because the daughters passed away, as you guys know. I think it's been a year since she passed away. Anywho, the mother states that the only reason she thinks Michael Jackson married Lisa, and she claims, like, I never thought he loved her. And I only think he married her because she was the daughter of Elvis Presley, and that it was, an iconic thing for those two to get married, right? So that was what she shared. She also shared that, based off what her daughter told her, allegedly, that Michael Jackson was a virgin when they got married. I don't know. I mean, that's what she said. That's weird, but whatever. Maybe he was saving himself for marriage. She also claims that she was a virgin and apparently allegedly underage when she married Elvis Presley, which is weird. Like, why nobody talked about that, but whatever. Um, and that she conceived her daughter the night they were married. They got married. That's weird. I mean, that whole thing is weird. They're weird. That's the marriage is weird. All of them are weird. And y'all go read the book and let me know what y'all think. I'm not reading the book. Jay-Z's Times Square bid for his casino did not get approved. I was actually okay. Y'all not gonna like this, but I am a fan of Jay-Z. I think it's because he's married to Beyonce, and you can hate on me if you want to for that. Whatever. I'm gonna keep it real. And I also don't like him in some ways, but I actually was excited about this. But it didn't get approved, so it's not gonna happen. However, there's talks that something similar could come down the pipeline. They just didn't approve Jay-Z's. So don't be surprised if in a year or two from now we find out that a casino has been approved in Times Square. They just did not want Jay-Z's. So clock it. Cardi B's new album. Has anyone listened to it? I have not. I'm not gonna lie. I like Cardi B's personality. I think she's super entertaining, but I don't really care for her music. She just be like, doop, doop, doop. It's like she's not on beat or something. I don't know. I don't like her music that much, but I don't have an issue with her. I have not seen any stats whether or not her album did well. There are some bloggers stating that it's a flop, but these people don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, unless they can show me the data that where they came to that conclusion or where they're projecting, because they could project it flopping. People do that all the time, but like, if you're just thinking it flopped, I'm not paying no attention. Because she did do a lot of she sold a lot of albums, where people actually purchase albums and she signed them and she had t-shirts and all that stuff. So I don't know, those convert into sales. And so we'll have to see what those are in addition to the digital sales. But nobody buys albums anymore. Remember, Beyonce said that nobody buys a body of work no more. She told y'all that, and y'all don't. And so nobody really cares. So we'll see if it was a flop. The main thing is, listen, Cardi B is so ghetto. She's married, going through a divorce, and pregnant from her boyfriend, who also has another girl pregnant. While she talking about her issues with, what's the boy with her ex-husband? Girl, have somebody else pick your man for you next time, because something wrong with you. Said hi. Hello, 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 look. Hello. Hello. Child, please. Cardi B is a hood mess. But I love her for it. She can't be nothing but herself, but it's just too ghetto for me. I can't get into it. These baby daddies and baby mamas and responding and the music. It's just like, girl, you all over the place too. She's all over the place too, just like the rest of these people. Let me see. Oh, last but not least, the last thing I want to talk about. Child, the Evangelicals said that the rapture is on the 23rd of September. Now, I grew up evangelical Christian, in the United States. Shout out to my people in the UK that are watching me all over the world. If you're watching me from somewhere outside the United States, drop me a line so I know where you're watching from, because I can't see until I look at the analytics. But, child, listen. They've been saying the rapture has been coming since I was a child. I'll never forget I was a kid, and I told my best friend the end of the world was happening, and his mom told me. We were like in the 5th grade, because I was like super scared. And I think a Jehovah's Witness came to my house and was like talking about Jehovah coming, and I was like, oh my God. So I told my best friend, because I'm like, girl, we got to get ready, because like the people are coming. Like the Lord is coming, and I need you to, get your life together. Anyway, the mom, and it's to him, but his mom was like, you know what? They've been saying that for years. And I never forgot that, and it really like helped me see how weird people are in religion. Anyway, I don't told the people online, baby, go ahead and pass over your assets to me. Since y'all think the Lord is coming, put your money where your mouth is, okay? If you think the Lord is coming, I need to see you exercise your faith. And you want to know how you exercise your faith? You exercise your faith by contacting Dan Franklin and giving him your assets. If you really believe the Lord is coming and you don't need none of these earthly possessions, go ahead and give them to me. Go ahead and give me your money. Go ahead and give me your jewelry, your cars, preferably nice stuff. I don't want no raggedy stuff. If you are under the poverty line level and you've been giving all your money to the church, I don't want that. I want the good stuff, okay? I want a mink coat. I want diamond rings, because you don't need these things. You're going to the Lord. So put your money and your faith where your mouth is, and hit me up in the DMs. Okay? Okay. Let me see how many inboxes I get from the saints about that. Anyway, that's all I have for y'all. I am exhausted. I promise to be a little bit more, not a little bit more, to be more consistent. My plan is to go live every day this week and actually do a consistent time and announce it beforehand. But yeah, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, because I'm growing. I'm trying to get to 100. Listen, I'm at 87 subscribers. Y'all can help a brother out, okay? You may never even see me. I have so many people I've subscribed to, I never even see. Just subscribe to the channel. Help me out, okay? And may the Lord, maybe you won't go to purgatory or something in the rapture. I'm just joking. But help me out. Also, don't forget to like the video. Share the video if you know someone would like to see a cute little high yellow or brown. I don't know, because everybody thinks I'm 5 different colors. So whatever color you think I am, in the name of colorism, and say, hey, there's this cute guy named Dan Franklin. He spills the tea, he verifies it, and he's funny and he's cute, and you should be here, period. All right, love you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. And Maddie's off today. She's been working all day. So anybody that's here to see Maddie, my golden doodle, she said she's tired. She's off the clock today. She's not doing it today. All right, bye. For real this time.